Investors and traders, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be taking a review of the Forex market. The last video which we had done was on the 22nd of March 2023, and it'll be a good review. This will be the weekend review. This video is for educational purposes only and it is not a financial advice. So guys, what we're looking at is the daily chart of the US dollar index futures. And we had pointed out in the last video which we had done, we were looking for a specific pattern, and that pattern was highlighted in this shaded area, and we were looking for the price to reach down to around 101.87-85 level. And here we were expecting a perhaps a strong support to come in, and what we have seen is that actually price did pull back right into this area, right into the this pattern, and completed the pattern. And over the last couple of trading days, what we have seen is the price finding support from this level, and the price has rallied. In fact, on Friday, it at the high of the last Wednesday, 22nd of March, was taken out. So what this is indicating is that the US dollar is actually strengthening, and what we have to also now analyze and wait for is that if the US dollar is going to weaken, then this support level, well, excuse me, this is not a support level, but this level right at the bottom of this candle, which is 101.58, this low must be taken out. That would indicate that, you know, there is a larger pattern, perhaps a cycle which is taking the price much lower. But for now, what we are looking at, there is a possibility because of this pattern formation that price might be actually moving in an ABCD formation higher, and this could eventually take us to the region of 106.07, the 38.2% retracement that we have been watching for quite some time, and possibly even a little bit higher. So let me actually draw it this way because it's going to be a little bit visually easier to see. And then what we are looking at is this, and then I am just going to clone this, and we are just going to boom. Let me actually also annotate this, whether this is gonna be an ABCD formation as it will pan out. We'll have to wait and see when the price levels are taken out. And here we go. This is our C and this is our possible D. Okay, so this is what we are looking at in the Euro US in the dollar index. Now let's take a look at the Euro USD, which is pretty much an inverse of of dollar index, and the reason is because the dollar index is about 51% or maybe even close to 52% of Euro USD. So Euro USD is the biggest component within dollar index, which is the basket of currencies. So guys, here, as we had pointed out in the video of 22nd of March 2023, we were looking for a two specific price levels back then. We were looking for the price to perhaps reach this level of 108.33, and possibly even the 1.618 expansion right at the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. So let me just draw this like this. Around 1.0922, and over the last couple of trading days, this is exactly what the price has done. So it's quite very interesting to see, and especially, you know, when we look at the dollar index, how dollar index has you know, reached critical level, and the pattern formation, and how it has influenced with the Euro USD, which will be the inverse because dollar is getting stronger, so Euro is going to get weaker. So here, if the dollar gets stronger, then what we are looking at is a weaker euro. So in terms of support, let's take a look at. Okay, so what the price has done is it retraced 50% of it. So it's a kind of, in from for the swing perspective, kind of equilibrium, or it's kind of a balance. However, what could also happen is that it could go much deeper into this area here, which is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement and 61.8%, or excuse me, 78.6% retracement. So it looks like if the Euro USD is going to get stronger, this is the area where we might find some support. But otherwise, if the way we were looking at the dollar index, what it could also mean is that Euro USD is actually moving in a ABCD formation, pretty much like the dollar index, and this could perhaps see the price move lower right to this 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, this level of 1.04280, around that region. And here is the 38.6% retracement coming at 1.058. So let me actually kind of highlight it by a shaded region. And this is something which had been there for quite some time, and we were thinking that the price will get there, but in fact price actually moved higher, and we had actually discussed it in our videos. But looks like it could get here, and if it gets here, that's going to be a very strong pattern, because ever since this bull run has started in Euro USD, going back September of 2022, this will be the first major retracement coming back to 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, coupled with this ABCD, which we like to call, which is basically a one-to-one projection. And if you have been following our channel, then you know that we really like these ABCD formations, because they are very, very precise. So that's what we are looking at in Euro USD. Perhaps some weakness to come in as dollar gets stronger, and it could actually get down to this region which we have mentioned here. Now let's take a look at GBPUSD. So guys, here we go. So here, as we had mentioned in the previous video, we were looking for the price to get into this shaded region, and that was the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. And here there was like a structural resistance coming in, so we had a little bit of a zone, and we had identified these levels, which you can see the top being 1.233. And this is exactly what the price did over the last couple of trading days. On Thursday, 23rd of March, price just went into it, just went to 78.6% Fibonacci retracement, and it has closed lower on Friday. So just like Euro USD, we are anticipating weakness in this currency pair, and the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement comes at 1.213 level. That will be the first one to watch as some possible support, perhaps. And what is also possible is that it could eventually get down to this region highlighted here with a possible support, a question mark here, because of the ABCD formation. So if we look at here, let me actually draw it a little bit differently. Here we go. There we go. And if it gets down here in this support, this will be a pretty strong support level, because this will be the first 38.2% Fibonacci retracement with an ABCD. We also have a 61.8% retracement here. So this region of around 1.17 will be a pretty strong support if the price indeed gets there. So let's annotate this as A, this will be our B, this will be our C, and this is our possible D. Okay, all right guys, let's take a look at Aussie dollar. So the Aussie dollar went right up to this level which we had identified in advance, 0.6727, and it had found pretty strong resistance over there. It attempted 2 times to get above this level, couldn't do it, and now it's moving lower. So it appears the Aussie dollar is actually in a bit of a trading range. This is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. Looks like there's a possibility for it to retest this region again, and then we'll have to wait and see whether it will convincingly break this level or not. Okay, so let's take a look at USD CAD. All right guys, so the USD CAD, we had identified this level of 1.3683 as a key level to watch. Price went above that, remained above it for quite some time. Now it's just hovering around it after finding resistance from 78 points from the 1.272 expansion right here. And here what we are again looking for, this is perhaps some weakness to come in the US, strength to come in US dollar. So it's possible that this currency pair will actually tackle these highs again. So let me actually identify here. So if the US dollar is going to strengthen, this means there's going to be weakness in the Canadian dollar. So it will try to regain perhaps this level one more time, and then we'll have to see whether it can make an attempt here, and whether we are looking for a pattern formation like an A, B, C, D, which could take it much higher. We'll have to wait and see for now. But for now, it looks like it's going to go and try to reclaim the 1.3858 level. So guys, this is what we are looking at in the Forex major currency pairs. If you like our videos and our analysis, how we look at the currency markets using pattern recognition and Fibonacci retracements and ABCDs, which are one-to-one projections, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, then do click the like button. It just encourages me to produce more educational content for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Good luck and good trading.